everyone. You are most welcome to the Technical Pathfinder, the Learning Center. In this numerical series, I am solving one more numerical from PS Bhimra Electrical Machinery. An induction motor has efficiency of 0.9 means 90% when shaft load is 45 kW. At this load, stator ohmic loss, rotor ohmic loss each is equal to iron loss. The mechanical loss is one third of no load losses. Neglect ohmic losses at no load. Calculate the slip. This problem is also from power flow. So in previous numerical I explained the power flow diagram. We have 5 power losses. Iron loss at stator side, copper loss at stator side, iron loss at rotor side, copper loss at rotor side, and mechanical power loss or friction plus windage loss at the rotor side. Iron loss at rotor side is least as compared to other losses, so it is negligible at any load condition, and it is given in the problem that stator ohmic loss and rotor ohmic losses are equal to iron loss, or and the iron loss is stator iron loss. So assume this is as y. So copper loss at stator is also equal to y, and copper loss at rotor is also equal to y according to the statement. And it is also given the mechanical loss is one third of no load losses. And what is no load loss? At no load condition, the copper losses are negligible, so only two losses will be considered: friction plus windage or mechanical loss, and iron loss at stator. This is equal to no load loss, and it is given that mechanical power loss is equal to one third of no load loss. So P mechanical equal to one third of P mechanical plus P iron loss at stator side. So mechanical power loss is equal to half of core loss at the stator side. We can also write the mechanical power loss equal to y by 2. If the core loss at stator is y, then it is equal to y by 2. So at the no load condition, only iron loss at stator side is working and mechanical power loss is acting. So total loss at the no load is 3y by 2. And at full load condition, only iron loss at rotor side is not considering, all other losses are acting. So 7y by 2 is the total power loss at full load condition. Now output power or shaft power is given in the problem equal to 45 kilowatt. So and efficiency is 0.9. The input power we can find from here: 45 kilowatt by 0.9 is equal to 50 kilowatt. So the total losses incurred in the full load condition is equal to P loss 5 kilowatt or 5000 watt. This 5000 watt is equal to 7y by 2, which is the total loss in full load condition. So from here we can find y equal to 1428.57 watt. Now in the problem it is asking the full load slip. So we can find full load slip by using the formula that it is the ratio of total copper loss at rotor side divided by air gap power. So copper loss at rotor side is equal to y, and air gap power we can find by using the formula Pi total input power minus 2 of y, it is the stator losses, or we can find from input side P developed or output power plus y and y by 2, 1.5y or 3 by 2y. So we can add this loss in output power, or we can subtract this loss in from input power, we get the air gap power. So SFL equal to copper loss at rotor side divided by air gap power. Air gap power can be determined by using the two formula, input power minus 2y or output power plus 3 by 2y, and y we got equal to 1428.57 watt. Input power is 50 kilowatt and output power is 45 kilowatt. After calculating from input side, we get air gap power equal to 50,000 minus 2 into y is 1428.57. So air gap power equal to 47142.86 watt. Slip at full load can be determined by copper loss at rotor side is y and 1428.57 and air gap power is this. So we get the slip at full load is 0.0303 or 3.03%. In percentage we can find full load slip. So the answer of the problem is 3.03% full load slip. So stay connected for more examples, problem solving, keep practicing, and if anyone have doubt then ask in comment section.